Let me start this video off by saying that I knew this was going to happen if they kept this individual competing at the 2024 Paris Olympics. This individual right here was born with XY chromosomes. XY chromosomes meaning born a biological male.
Boy, if you don't...
Today, this here individual, I'm going to call him this individual because I don't believe that this individual deserves to have their name said on Southpaw TV. Today, this individual won the gold medal. No surprise, I'm not going to congratulate you. The 2024 Paris Olympics should be ashamed of themselves, in my opinion.
I'm gonna break you up, I'm telling you.
And Virgil Ortiz, the man who fears Terrence Bud Crawford and Jerron Boots Ennis, had his weigh-in today for his fight with Bohacek tomorrow. I'm not too familiar with Bohacek. I'm not going to pretend that I'm familiar with Bohacek. But I will be rooting for Bohacek to defeat Virgil Ortiz tomorrow. Will Virgil Ortiz win a fight? Most likely. The man is a power puncher, but I am hoping and praying that Mr. Bohacek gets the job done. I'm not a fan of Virgil Ortiz. I'm not a fan of a man who ducks fights. As we all know, Virgil Ortiz ducked and avoided Terrence Bud Crawford twice.
That's it. Yeah, that's all I'm about. I don't talk shit. I don't do anything like that. I'm all action.
If you was really about that action, you would have been for Terrence Bud Crawford, but like I said, Virgil Ortiz is not cut like that. Typical golden boy hype job, in my opinion.
We're gonna meet, but it's gonna be all the way up there.
And Edgar Berlanga, the man who gonna get knocked out by Canelo Alvarez on September 14th, mark my words, clapped back at Oscar de la Hoya a couple minutes ago. Edgar Berlanga clapped back the only way he could clap back. He pulled up the infamous pictures of Oscar de la Hoya in fishnets. Even though Oscar de la Hoya adopted the nickname Oscar de la Fishnet or Oscar de la 8-Ball, I must say, when Oscar was boxing, he was one of the greatest fighters of all time. Oscar de la Hoya never ducked no smoke. He was 10 times the fighter that Edgar Berlanga ever will be.
Fuck you.
And as I mentioned earlier, Shakur Stevenson, the man who entertains clowns on the internet, therefore he is part of the circus, was back at it again entertaining a clown.
I'm hurt.
Some internet troll who never threw a punch in his life by the name of Jay is back tweeted out. Look how his head is reacting from that punch, and Edwin didn't even have much space to throw the punch. Come on, man. As y'all can see, he's showing a picture of Shakur Stevenson getting hit by Edwin de los Santos. He trying to say that Shakur Stevenson will get cracked by Gervonta Davis. I agree, Shakur would get knocked out by Gervonta. But clowns on Twitter of all places should never speak about boxing. Nobody on Twitter ever threw a punch a day in their life.
You don't know shit about boxing.
Shakur Stevenson, as he's known to do, responded to Buddy on the internet. I'm telling y'all, if y'all tag Shakur Stevenson on Twitter right now, he gonna respond to y'all. Shakur Stevenson said, "You reaching, clean shot didn't do none, and that's a big puncher I'm in there with."
This is the way I am.
In a boxing match, you are gonna get punched. Even Shakur Stevenson, being a defensive guy that he is, he gonna get punched. Mr. J is back, wouldn't know the first thing about boxing. I bet you Mr. J is back does not have a professional boxing license. I bet you Mr. J is back does not have an amateur boxing license. I bet you Mr. J is back is an individual who will never show his face on the internet.
Fuck the Haney.
And Mr. Jake Paul, the man who only won a box MMA fighter, said that he will be looking to compete in the 2028 Olympics. He said he want to box on the Olympic boxing team for the USA. How do y'all feel about that? In my personal opinion, I think this would get Jake Paul some type of respect. I know a lot of people don't respect Jake Paul even though he trains every single day. I don't respect Jake Paul because all he boxes MMA fighters. But if the man actually takes the time to develop an amateur record and actually compete in the 2028 Olympics, I low-key will respect the man. I'm just saying.
Not Devin Haney.
And I saw this picture today earlier on Twitter. It shows Gervonta Davis, Jermell Charlo, Errol Spence, Adrian Broner, Jermell Charlo, and I don't know who Buddy is on the end. It looks like Regis Prograde. If y'all know who that is, type it up in the comment section. This picture was taken about 7 years ago. And about 7 years later, the only two fighters in this picture who are still undefeated is Gervonta Davis and Jermell Charlo. And there is only one face of boxing in this picture. That would be Gervonta Tank Davis.
We already ready to go to 40.
I would love to see a picture with Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson, and Devin Haney. Come back in 7 more years and see which fighter happened to got knocked out 7 years from now. We already know Devin Haney gonna get knocked out. I think Shakur Stevenson will get knocked out too if he manned up and fought Gervonta Tank Davis.
We really know you, Alicia. We really know you. You niggas done really ran through you, nigga. We got footage too. Bitch, you can't ride a dick. We really know you, Alicia. We really know you.